to you from Rome with Tikkie.
Good morning in Rome.
Yeah, hey, we only have 3 hours today because we got to head to the cruise ship. So we are going to do the big bus, hop on, hop off, and take you around Rome for about 2 hours. Of course, you'll only see about 35 or 40 minutes of this. Who knows how long the video will be. So stick around and look at Rome with us as we enjoy this beautiful, beautiful, amazing city. These are the baths of Diocletian, but they're now a museum and a church.
Museum for that.
It's an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous morning. It's about 10 a.m. Isn't it nice?
It is very nice. So I want you guys to see the road in Rome. It would be super nice if in Bangkok it would be like this.
Yeah, there's so little traffic in comparison to Bangkok. We're a little bit surprised. Now today is Saturday, but yesterday, if you looked at our prior videos, you'll see the traffic was not bad at all. FCO and want to get into Rome, it's very easy to take the train from the airport directly into Termini station, which is right in the middle of Rome. You have to follow some signs and stuff. It's €14 one way and about 33-minute ride. So very easy. At times it can be very crowded. I've taken it 4 or 5 times so far, and just this morning was the first time that Tikkie and I had to stand. But it is a great way. It's a lot less expensive, and of course you beat all the potential traffic. ahead is Circus Maximus, where the chariot races and others were. You can see the hills is where all the seating was, but we don't get to see that anymore. We are not going to stop for this. We don't have time, but you can see how large it was. Most likely that was one of the walls and entrances into the city. All we can do is show you from here. We don't have time to go up and to go in, but I would say pretty damn impressive. Look straight ahead, you see the theater. I took some video earlier. Crazy nice. Holy cow, overwhelmingly beautiful. Rushing to get over to the Pantheon. It's an 11-minute walk, then 11 minutes back, which means that's 20 minutes, and the bus comes every 20, so we've got to kill 40 minutes at this stop, and 40 minutes is a lot of time out of our 3-hour run, so we've got a boogie. And all we can do is see the outside, but I think Tikkie will be pretty amazed. I've been inside a couple times. It's phenomenal. Some side streets as we're walking to the Pantheon. Everywhere we go in Rome, absolute building beauty. But we haven't seen any Ferraris yet. Darn it. Gosh, when you walk in this city, you just find beauty everywhere. This looks like a Rembrandt display. Towards the Pantheon, you might be able to see a column straight ahead. There it is. The amazing and famous Pantheon. Can you imagine this all being marble at one time? I sure wish we could go in, but we don't have tickets today and we don't have time. I have been in there a couple of times. It's fabulous. This is the square that it's located in. Lines are not that long to get in. The doors are amazing also. Because this was made into a church, it was preserved. If it had not been turned into a church, it'd be gone, long gone. So we have the Catholics or the Christians to be thankful for making this into a church. Tikkie's very, very happy, as I am. But I've been here a few times, so this is her first. We got to the Pantheon, but now we have to hustle back to the hop on, hop off. We only have an hour left and we need to get over to the Vatican, so we're gonna rush through. We're down to our last hour. We had a sprint to get this big bus stopped so that we could get over to the Vatican next, spend about 20 minutes there, and then head back to Termini Station so we can go back to the airport. We had a pretty good sprint and we're winded and hot, so we're staying down here in the air-conditioned part of the bus, and it feels good. Tikkie needed it too. I've always wanted to visit here and never did, and today we'll just see the outside of it, but it is absolutely impressive. Augustus Mausoleum and his family, and then they made it into a fort later on, you can see on the outside. What a structure. Beautiful, right along the river. We were hoping to get to the Vatican just to see it, but it's a 20-minute walk there and back, and we are out of time. So this will be our last stop here in Rome. Tikkie, I'm sorry we can't go to see the Vatican.
No, that's okay.
It's
Next
just
time.
too far away. Yeah. We can't get to it, but we can get to see it. That's just impressive. It's crowded down there. It would take way too long. Looks like Roman aqueduct over there. People on top, maybe not aqueduct, a bridge. Maybe Roman walls, don't know. Gosh. We just hopped on again. We're gonna take the, it's 11:45. We gotta be to the terminal station by 12-ish to pick up our train back to the airport, then to our hotel, then back to the airport. But we have enough time to get over to the ship area where we're taking off at 6, so we should be in good shape. Walls of Rome. Going all the way around the city. Oh, a gate into the city. How cool, yeah. Tikkie, we're hungry. Let's eat some pizza and then run over to the hotel, get our luggage, and come right back here. Yum. 21 euro, 2 slices of pizza, a water, and a Coke Zero. Not cheap. And I hear a lot of people lately complaining that Thailand is getting expensive. Come on, man. It ain't nothing compared to the US and Europe and so many other countries. Get a life. It is not expensive in Thailand. right, Tikkie, you made it. We're getting ready to go on the ship.
Yeah, this is the first time.
I know. This was easy because it's 3:30. It takes off at 6. Everybody almost is here. Look how empty the terminal is. That is awesome. And my sister Cindy, we're here. My sister Cindy is worried that we're gonna miss it. Ain't no way we're gonna do that. We came a long way to get on this cruise. But how do we do that? Okay, we got a long way to go. There she is, Princess Majestic. Let's go, let's have fun. 10 days of eating, drinking, and having fun. All right, are you excited?
Yeah, I'll look at that one is room and the window.
Yep. So we have a stateroom with a balcony. So one of these, we're on the D floor. I sure hope it's not blocked by that, but I'm sure glad that they're there. Tikkie is just now realizing how big this ship is. It's a big one. Not the biggest, but it's a big one. All right, here is our room. Tikkie.
I'm hiding.
You're hiding?
I'm hiding.
All right, let's see what our toilet looks like. Okay. Very good. I like this storage area. That's very good. And our stateroom. Now this is a stateroom balcony. I did try to get a mini suite, but they were sold out because we were very late to this particular game. However, this is more than awesome, and we'll have a nice view. Let's get ready to party. Tikkie, excited?
Yep.
All right. All right, folks. We're going to close this video out. We had dinner with my sister and brother-in-law and another couple, Bill and Regina. We're really tired. Tomorrow we have a long day. We're going to go to Pompeii and the Amalfi Coast, so stick around for that. A separate video, of course. Great day in Rome on the hop-on, hop-off boat and bus, and it's the big bus company. And just a pro tip, if you're going to come to Rome and take a look at these buses, look at the reviews because some of them had really long lines and you don't want to get stuck in a bus like that if possible. The big bus had short lines. Could be just the luck of the day. You never know. So just do your review research and make sure that you pick the right bus. Anyway, Tikkie,
Yes.
that was a great day. You're freezing. I'm freezing. I know.
Yes.
It's cold.
It was very good day.
Good dinner.
Good dinner. Everything is good.
Good family and friends.
Good family and friends. Yes,
Yes.
of course.
You want to say goodnight to everyone?
Good night, everyone. Hope you enjoy our video. Please keep watching, like, subscribe, and comment below. Good night, everyone. Hey.
Good night, Tikkie. Good night, everyone. See you on the next
Bye.
video.